Hello and welcome back to the channel this week. This week's episode is a bit of a mashup. A photograph that I took with this, photograph that I made with this 23 1.4, which I got about 3 weeks ago. Unbelievable. I love this. I love the lens, love working with the X-T5. And this image that I got is kind of a street shot. I don't know how many street shots you can get in Rockport, but it's not bad for what it was early morning, shadows, the whole deal. And it's a little bit soft. I took it at like, let me check here. Took it at 45 hundredths of a second, ISO 125 at 1.4. Why is it soft? It's a little bit soft. But you know what? We're going to go through this image and we're going to look at it in Lightroom and Capture One. Oh, a lot of Capture One folks out there. And we're going to see what the difference is, and then I'm going to try and fix it, but not in those two programs. I'm going to use something else. So let's get to this image right now. Here we are inside Lightroom. And as you can see, it's a little bit underexposed. Not too bad. But I wanted this guy to be more of a shadow figure than anything else because I really like the shadows in this photograph. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to add auto tone, and it's going to open up the shadows a little bit and make it look more normal. And what I'm going to do here is I might open this up just a little bit more, and I'm going to add a little bit of clarity and a little bit of dehaze, and the vibrance is fine. Now, the other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to crop this. And I'm going to, what I did originally was I did this in 4x5, or 4:5, I should say, 4:5, just because it works well for Instagram, and that's kind of what I was interested in because I did it pretty quick. All right, so here we are. Now, I'm going to show you right now. This is how soft this image is. Now, I focused on the building. I focused on the building, and you can see that right here on this door, it's out. Now, of course, it is at 1.4, which is fine. We got some fringing going on here, which I didn't see earlier. Let's see if we can take the fringing out. Let's see, defringe. We can help it a little bit. There we go. It gets rid of it. Now I have no idea what I'm not sure I know how to do this I'm surprised that this didn't get rid of it. Anyway, I'm not sure I can get rid of it inside of Capture One because I didn't know how to do it. I'll have to try and figure it out. Anyway, you can see it's soft. It's just plain soft right here. You can look at the door and the door knocker and the number. It's just soft. But it's the whole image. It's not motion, it's the whole image. Now, as I said, I focused on the building, not on the guy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this inside of Topaz AI Sharpen. And I'm just going to give it a regular treatment here. I'm not going to go crazy with it. It's going to take a little while for it to come up, but I'll just wait for it. All right, come on. AI Sharpen. There you go. Okay, so here's the original on the left. Can I blow this up more? Oh, the original's on the left, and the sharpened one is on the right. You can already tell it's pretty nice. And we're only doing a 10 remove blur, 11 suppress noise. There's no noise to suppress really, but remove artifact. I'm just going to leave this on. This is base. This is the way it's standard. All right, so we're just going to hit apply. And you're going to see that this does an amazing job. I'm not being paid by Topaz at all. I paid for this program. So the reason I bought it, just because of this right here. Come on, you can do it. It's going to give me it right now. Okay, this is the edited version, and at 100% you can already see how sharp it is. All right, let's go up to 200%. All right, there's at 200%. Let's go in here and find our two images. Let's find the one. All right, so here's the original. It's been worked on, and here's. All right. Now that's one heck of a difference. Wow. What a difference. Let's look at the door. Look at the door. This is crazy. It's, you know, it's not perfect, but this is at 200%. Let's go at 100% and wow. I mean, all right, so we gotta look at this again. At 200%, let's look down here at these rocks in the window. Look at the difference. This is at 200%. Even the grain here at 200% is all cleaned up. Wow. I mean, look at this is crazy. All right, so let's now go to Capture One and see if we can replicate this. Okay, here we are inside of Capture One, and we're basically going to do the same thing to this as we did with the image inside Lightroom. And you never know, there might be a difference. I don't know. All right, so we're going to go up here and we're just going to do your base auto adjust. And then now I'm going to adjust it a little bit further so I can get it to look basically the same. So I'm going to knock down the exposure a little bit, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a little bit of white and a little bit of black. And clarity, I'm going to give it a little extra clarity and a little bit of dehaze. That's just to add more contrast to it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to Style, and I'm going to put it in the Ostia Soft profile, which is what I did with inside Lightroom. And I'm also going to try to get rid of, there's some purple fringing in this, which like in Lightroom, the autocorrect didn't correct it. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to see if, it's turned on, but it's not doing anything, unfortunately. So I'm going to try and take care of this myself inside the refine area where it says purple fringing. So I'm going to go way up with this, so probably 75%, and see if I can knock out most of it. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to crop this to 4:5, which is what I did with inside of Lightroom. And let's see, this is pretty much what I want. Make it look about the same. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. All right, so here we go. We're going to make this about the same as the Lightroom version. If we can, make them about the same. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it inside of AI Sharpen, Topaz, and see what I get. And let's, and remember, I'm just trying to see if I can solve this problem of it being not sharp. So, tell you what, let's just go down here and look at this. Whoop, a little bit too much. You can see that it's, let's go to 100%. You can see it's soft. And I like these rocks down here in the window. Let's go to 200%, and you can look at these rocks down here and they look fuzzy. And the purple fringing got taken care of a little bit, but it's still not great. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to fit here and put it inside of, where is it? Edit with Topaz Sharpen. See if we can get this to work this time. And of course, what we're looking at here is my inexperience using this program inside of Capture One. I've used it before inside of Lightroom, so it's not a problem. So we're going to hit Apply. And it looks like it's nice and sharp at 100%. See right here, you can see that the stones are nice and sharp. Let's go to 200%. Oh yeah. I'm still a little upset with the purple fringing, but look how sharp this is in the door. 200% looks a lot like Lightroom. So I've pulled these up in preview because it's the only way I can really compare them. The image that was done in Capture One is a little bit tighter. I cropped it a little bit tighter, and it's also a little bit deeper. But they're very similar, you know, how they worked with the chromatic aberration and things like that. They're just different. But honestly, and the sky is a little bit different, and I think it's the difference between how Capture One works with the Ostia Soft simulation versus Lightroom. I think there's a little bit of variance there. And quite honestly, I like the way the Capture One image looks as far as the blue sky goes. The other one looks a little bit funky to me. But anyway, let's blow these up and take a look at them. So here we go here. Let's see if I can... And what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on the fringing here, the rocks, and the door here. This is the one in Capture One. And this one here is Lightroom. And we're going to do the same thing, kind of try to equal them out a little bit. And as you can see, the Lightroom image is just, it's a little bit lighter. And you can see it in his pants. And the chromatic aberration looks like it's been taken care of a little bit weirder. So I'm not really sure, but you guys are going to help me out here. I'm not really sure why this image was soft in the first place, but there you go. Comments, please. It ends up coming out looking great. You know, after I put it through the Topaz, it looks great. And actually in both pieces of software, after it's been run through AI Sharpen, it looks great. So, there you go. So thanks for hanging in with me, working on this particular image in Lightroom and in Capture One. And the images look great in both of them. And then but I had to take it into Topaz AI Sharpen to get it nice and sharp. Now, you guys are gonna have to help me here because I'm not really sure why this image at a 4500th of a second was soft. And the only thing I can think of is that maybe it's got something to do with the sensor and the fact that there's image stabilization going on with the sensor. I don't know. It must have something to do with that. But hey, if you guys wouldn't mind commenting, I'm sure there's a lot of you people that have an idea what's going on here. So please let me know in a comment below. That would be great. And please like the video and share. And please comment, like I said, and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And remember, it's not what you photograph, it's how you photograph it, and we'll catch you next time.